Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best Sceptre monitors.
Starting at number 5.
GIGABYTE GS27QC 27-inch. If you need a simple and cheap curved monitor, there are a few decent options you can choose from, although they have a 16:9 aspect ratio and aren't ultra-wides like the Dell S3422DWG. If you're interested in that, the GIGABYTE GS27QC is a decent all-around choice that excels at gaming. It's a step down in overall performance compared to the Dell because it doesn't get as bright, meaning it looks best in dark or moderately lit rooms. That's also because it has an excellent contrast ratio that helps it display deep blacks, but it lacks a local dimming feature to further improve it. Besides that, it has a max 170 Hz refresh rate that you can achieve over a DisplayPort connection, and it has a fast response time at high refresh rates. It also works well with gaming consoles, but without HDMI 2.1 bandwidth and a 4K resolution, it can't take full advantage of them. Unfortunately, the monitor isn't very versatile for other uses as it has narrow viewing angles, but that's expected for most curved entry-level displays.
Coming at number 4.
Dell Curved Gaming. If you don't need a high-end display for gaming, or you don't want an office-oriented monitor like the LG 40WP95CW, then the Dell S3422DWG is something to consider in the lower mid-range price category. It has the same 34-inch screen size, 1440p resolution, and 1800 arc curve as the Dell Alienware AW3423DW, so it's a much cheaper alternative to that. The main trade-off is that it has worse picture quality than the AW3423DW, but that's what you have to expect if you want to save some money. Instead of the QD-OLED panel, it has an LED backlit LCD panel with good contrast and excellent black uniformity, but it doesn't get as bright or have the same vivid colors in HDR. Besides the differences in picture quality, it's still great for gaming with FreeSync VRR support to reduce screen tearing. It also has good motion handling. However, there are some drawbacks to its panel type, as it has narrow viewing angles that make the screen look washed out from the sides. Luckily, the curved screen brings the edges closer to you, so you won't notice as many inconsistencies at the sides of the display.
At number 3.
LG 40WP95CW 40-inch. If you don't need gaming features and want a curved monitor only for work, consider the LG 40WP95CW. It has fewer gaming features and worse picture quality than both the Dell Alienware AW3225QF and the Dell Alienware AW3423DW, but that doesn't make a big difference for office work anyway. Instead, it has a bigger 40-inch screen with a 5K 2K resolution and high pixel density, producing extremely sharp text. It has many productivity features that make it great for office use, and it doesn't risk permanent burn-in like the QD-OLED panels on the Dell monitors either. Connecting your work laptop to it is easy because it has 2 USB-C ports with Thunderbolt for support. This lets you display an image from a compatible laptop and charge it with the same cable using the monitor's 96W of power delivery. It also has a few handy features, like a picture-by-picture mode to display images from 2 sources simultaneously. If you want something cheaper, you can also consider the LG 38WN95CW, which has more gaming features, like a higher refresh rate, but has a lower resolution and worse text clarity.
Number 2 of my list.
Alienware AW3423DW. If you don't like the 32-inch, 16:9 format of the Dell Alienware AW3225QF and prefer an ultra-wide format, check out the Dell Alienware AW3423DW. It uses a QD-OLED panel like the AW3225QF, so the picture quality is very similar between each, and the differences come down to their features. The AW3423DW doesn't have HDMI 2.1 bandwidth like the AW3225QF, and with a lower 1440p resolution, it can't take full advantage of gaming consoles with clear and detailed images. However, that's the trade-off you need to make for getting an ultra-wide monitor, and the extra horizontal screen space provides a more immersive feel for atmospheric games. The AW3423DW is also a good choice if you have an NVIDIA graphics card and want to take full advantage of it, as it has native GSWC variable refresh rate (VRR) support. However, there are other QD-OLED ultra-wide monitors that are GSWC compatible and usually cost less, like the Dell Alienware AW3423DWF and the MSI MEG 342C QD-OLED. These don't get as bright, so the AW3423DW still delivers the best picture quality.
And number 1.
LG UltraGear QHD. Immerse yourself in the action with this ultra-wide, QHD curved monitor for gaming. See moving objects on the screen more clearly with a high native 160Hz refresh rate and 1 millisecond motion blur reduction. AMD FreeSync Premium support virtually eliminates screen tearing and minimize stutter in high-resolution and fast-paced games for a fast and fluid gaming experience with supported video cards. Dynamic Action Sync reduces input lag and elevates your gameplay, allowing you to respond to your opponents quickly, while Black Stabilizer allows you to see them more clearly in the dark. Use the crosshair feature for enhanced vision and precision in first-person shooters. Adjust the tilt, height, and pivot for the best ergonomics, ensuring that you have the most comfortable viewing position to play your games.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.